Have you thought about joining a camping club or maybe creating one yourself?
Well, stick around and we'll show you our camping club and why it is so much fun.
We absolutely love the camping club that we are a member of, and so we thought it would be a great idea to show you about it and see if you might be interested in a camping club.
Hey everybody, I'm Mike.
And I'm Susan, and we are RVBlogger.
And if you've seen our channel before, welcome back. We sure are happy to have you here. And if this is your first time seeing us on YouTube, welcome aboard. We make tons of videos all about RVing, and we also have our website, RVBlogger.com, where we have hundreds of articles all about RVing as well. And if that's not enough, we also have our Facebook group called RV Camping for Newbies. We invite you to join and learn all about camping from fellow RVers, meet other people, just have a good time in the Facebook group.
And speaking of Facebook groups, that's how we found the Maryland Camping Club, through Facebook. I was searching to find if there was any Facebook groups within our hometown and came across this one, and we joined.
Yeah, and it's been a lot of fun. And so this is a different kind of camping club than some of the ones you might have heard of, like the big national camping clubs like Escapees and Escapers, FMCA. There are a lot of really big camping clubs out there that will meet all around the country. And there are also camping clubs that are specific maybe to the type of RV that you have. There are like Airstream camping clubs and Forest River camping clubs and fiberglass RV camping clubs. Check out the video above if you want to learn about a fiberglass RV rally. But this is a local camping club that we joined, and we did that for a lot of different reasons, but it's really turned out to be pretty cool because the local camping clubs tend to camp within a couple hours of wherever you live. And so it's great for weekend campers to get out, meet other people, and just have a really, really fun time.
There are a couple really great benefits that we have found with the camping club.
Absolutely. I would say number one is that we get some really good discounts on camping. Since we all camp
as a group,
as a huge group of people, I think there's 102 different families here today. So we all got a really nice big discount at this campground.
Right.
So that's a really nice benefit.
Hershey Road Campground in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and it's a really nice campground.
Really nice.
And we met Gary, the owner. He was here, introduced himself to the whole entire group, made sure we're all having fun. We have everything that we need. They've done a really nice job. He actually bought this campground and refurbished it, and it's really fantastic. Right.
So that's a huge benefit, is to be able to get a discount for camping.
And the other really, really great benefit is just meeting other RVers. I mean, it's been a super fun time meeting everyone, and we all know where each other lives, right? We all live in towns that are kind of close to each other, so it's kind of been fun. Like, hey, where do you live? Where are you from? And you get to meet people and get to know them, so pretty cool. Right.
And if you're a newbie, then you get the added benefit of camping with people who've been camping for quite some time. So if you have a question, if you have a problem, you can feel comfortable talking with them. And you'll get a lot of help from that.
Yep, that's for sure. And if you have kids, which sometimes we have our grandson with us who's 7 years old, but if you have kids, and a lot of folks here do, it's just a fantastic place for your kids to meet other friends.
Right, you immediately have friends to hang out with. It's not like your child has to go to the playground and introduce themselves and find somebody new. And as a parent, you feel comfortable knowing that.
Yep, and our camping club organizer, Beth, has done a fantastic job, not only finding the campground and everything, but she's also set up activities. And so some of the activities that are set up just for the kids are face painting. We had a lady here today who was all dressed up herself as Minnie Mouse, I think.
Yes.
And she did all the face painting on all the kids, so they're all running around with their face paint on. They also had candy bar bingo, which is a lot of fun, where you bring a candy bar to buy your way in, and then the winner gets candy bars, which kids all love that. We had karaoke here, where the kids all jumped in on the karaoke floor and were singing and having a great time doing that.
We have tie-dye t-shirts.
Yep.
So we were able to purchase t-shirts with the Maryland Camping Club logo on it, and then they had a little tie-dye section where they could tie-dye their shirts.
Yep, and they even went and set up a really cool movie night for the kids as well, so they can all hang out and watch a movie together. But there's more than just kids games.
Right.
You know, there's also activities for all of us adults as well. I mean, they have really done a cool job setting up the whole weekend so everybody has something to do all the time.
Right.
Really.
Yeah, because the adults, we had, the first night we had a meet and greet and a hot dog dinner.
Yep, that was a lot of fun.
Tonight, as you can see behind us, is a potluck dinner, so everybody brought something to contribute to that dinner.
Yep. I don't know if you can hear the music playing behind me or not.
Oh,
it just cut off. Perfect timing, of course. We have a DJ and everything, so there's music playing. They make announcements for when things start. There's also a game night.
You had cornhole tournaments.
Yep, we had a cornhole tournament.
In the evening, there's poker games,
as
well as the board games. So if you're not interested in poker, but you might be interested in a board game, and of course that's all going on at the same time as the karaoke.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And the cornhole was a big tournament that they held.
Yeah, that's like all day long.
Yeah, so it was a pretty big deal. There were a lot of people that participated. It was a double elimination tournament, but it's just a lot of fun and a great way to meet people because you don't know who you're going to be paired up with.
And not all campgrounds provide activities for adults and children because most of them don't have activities for adults.
Right.
But so, you know, if you go to a campground that doesn't offer those types of features, you know, if you develop a camping club, these are things that you can bring to your campers to keep them active and engaged. And we've met a ton of people.
Oh yeah,
it's been a blast. We would not have met these people had we not joined this camping club and been mingling and being social.
Yeah, and we're not the only ones having a good time either. Here's what some of the other campers had to say about the Maryland Camping Club as well. So here we are with a bunch of Maryland Camping Club members, and we just thought we'd ask, what is it that you guys like most about being a part of the Maryland Camping Club?
Meeting new people is the number one. We actually met our friends here the last trip, and we just happened to be neighbors and clicked right away. Both had 3 kids. Worked out really well.
There you go. Kids are a great way to meet one another. It's a good common bond that you have.
Yeah, the kids are great with each other, and then we brought another set of our friends with 3 more kids, and we've got campground friends over here. We've got all kinds of people. We've got another one over here.
It's nice having like a group all together with the kids. It's like a safety net.
Yeah.
Kids can go off and have fun, and I'm not worried about my kids' safety at all. And I don't have to watch them as close, so that's a win.
It's like old school village parenting that we don't get in our neighborhoods as much anymore. But in the campground atmosphere, it's like everybody's here with the same goals, same values, and we just want to have a good time and keep each other and the kids safe. So.
Well, and that's the other thing is that like we, with the sailors, for instance, they live like an hour and a half away, so we're never going to hang out. But like with this, like we can be friends and hang out while camping.
It's a mini reunion every time we hang out.
You know, what I think I enjoy a lot is that there's an activity for everybody. You know, there's always something that we have to do, whether it's kids activities or crafts. We've got cornhole tournaments. We've got, you know, karaoke at night, which some are really good.
Almost ready again.
Some are not so good.
Yeah, no.
But you know, some are good times.
So wait, which category do we fall in?
Yeah,
You're really good. You're really good.
The karaoke was off the hook last night.
Did you hear our rendition of Amish Paradise?
We did.
So we ain't really wait, so please don't there. We're just technologically impaired.
You know, another thing that I would say that I really enjoy is being able to see different campgrounds. I don't know that I ever would have picked this place. Just because there's a million and one campgrounds that you could choose. So kind of having this club and putting it on somebody to find a place that we could, that, you know, kind of has everything, whether it's a pavilion and a playground or nice campsites for big rigs and small ones, tents and cabins.
Right.
That's been really great. And, you know, what we can say, I think we all were like, you know, this is a place that we're going to come back again.
Yeah,
this is
really nice.
There you go. Lots of great reasons to join a camping club somewhere near you. So I'm here with Beth Sandage, who is the organizer for the Maryland Camping Club that we belong to. And Beth, you do such a great job of putting these events together and making sure everyone has a super fun time.
Thank you.
What made you decide to go ahead and form a camping club in the first place?
So I saw somebody posted on one of the RV groups that did anybody know of any camping clubs? So I said to my husband, I'm like, okay, well, I think I'm going to look into starting a camping club. So then I put out there and I said, if anybody's interested, you know, hit me up and we're going to do a Zoom meeting. So we had about 8 or 9 that got into the Zoom meeting, and that's when I came up with that we would do the second weekend of every other month starting in April, 4 rallies a year.
So how many people are members of the camping club now? And I use the term members loosely, right? Because there's no membership, it's just a bunch of people that get together and
that have one
fun.
common denominator, camping.
Yeah.
So I would say active, we probably have in the vicinity of 300.
Yeah. Well, we had a really good turnout this weekend. It was a blast.
We did. This campground holds 120 people here at Hershey Roads, and we booked 108, I believe it was, sites.
It was awesome. It was great. Everywhere you go, people are in the club, you meet people and have a great time.
I think about 350 people were here.
Yeah. So what is your favorite thing about the Maryland Camping Club?
Seeing the kids come together.
Yeah. The kids had a blast. They certainly did.
Yeah. I just, when I was stopped on the way, here to talk with you, I had a lady stop me and she said, "I just want to thank you." She said, "We actually got on and canceled where we were going in June." She said, "Because our kids were like, we have had so much fun." So, and I've heard that from about 5 people that this weekend they went back to their campers and changed their plans to book for June. So it's what makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, the kids definitely had a blast. They were just going crazy, playing everywhere, doing karaoke. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I try to make sure I do, do kids activity Friday evening, Saturday morning, Saturday evening.
Yeah.
Do teen activity Friday night, Saturday night, to get them all together and break the ice.
And that was because this was our first time with the group, and the most impressive part about it was all the activities that were set up for both for kids and adults. So how much time does it take for you to set all that stuff up, and how much time do you spend working on the camping club and all of our fun activities?
So
I imagine it's a lot.
It is. Wintertime, I spend a lot of time because I'm trying to book for the whole, season, and then from there, I kind of wheeled and dealed. Who'd give the discount? Who was? Who had? This is the prime setup that we had here.
Oh
where we have the pavilion, we have a lot of picnic tables.
Got the playground right next door. I mean, it was great.
Yeah, it's like for younger kids, the parents can be here and still see their kids.
Yeah.
Very nice bathhouses. So this was prime.
Yeah.
So this year, I probably easily put in 100 hours alone just in calling campgrounds. From there, once I secure where they're going to be, then it goes into all those activities, finding someone. I always find somebody to head that activity up. I take care of getting all of the supplies, anything they need, getting them helpers, but then I locate a person that'll take, charge of actually running the activity.
Yeah.
And so I would say that just in general, each rally, probably 50 hours, per rally. So
wow.
It's a lot of time, but seeing everybody enjoying themselves is worth it.
Yeah, and I can say everyone here had a great time, and they're so appreciative of everything that you've done, and we had a good number of volunteers, from within the group that helped pull everything together and get some of the work done. But
exactly, I have a couple ladies, Ann and Ruth. They're fantastic. They're always there to help me.
Yeah.
Bobby is always ready and willing to do the DJing and the karaoke and
fun.
Announcing. So it's fantastic to have him as a member and have great support from especially those people.
And let's not forget your husband too, Rick. He put in a little effort.
He just is like, you live and breathe making sure this whole MCC thing is okay. It's just a passion I have.
Yeah,
so.
Well, we certainly had a blast, and we're glad you put the group together, that's for sure.
Thank you.
So we hope that we were able to show you just how fun it is to be in a camping club, and hopefully you'll check one out in your area.
And speaking of check it out, if you'd like to check out some of our other videos, just click down below. And when you do, remember to subscribe to the RVblogger channel and also hit the notification bell when you do, so that you'll be notified every single week when we come out with a brand new video. So for Mike
and Susan,
thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.